Feels like it's been an eternity waiting for a new Square Golf update, but software version 2.0 dropped last night, April 5th. Naturally, that means I had to explore it this morning. I've heard people talking about having issues with getting into the app, so skip around if you need to, because I'm going to kind of go into detail, but first I'm going to install the new software on my PC. It's replacing the old one. We'll go in through the settings and look at what's new, including a visual offset. Then, of course, explore each mode, hit some shots, play a few holes, get ready for the new Omni launch monitor to release. It's not here yet, but having a new app tells me that it's really close. Oh man. I just woke up. Square Golf launch monitor, app update 2.0. So I'm downloading the update. Okay, go to the store to update the app. Let's see what the process is looking like here. We're gonna take a look at all the changes, play some holes. Takes you to the website, navigate over to software. You're gonna hit Windows. Oh, it says version. Okay. It says version 1.0. Hopefully that means it's new software though. Okay, yeah, it's downloading. So really easy. I was able to download it last night on my phone, and I'm actually able to get in on my phone. I know a lot of users are saying they're having problems with it, not able to get in. I hope I can get in on my computer. Let's see. So it's starting up. It looks good on my end right now. Quick little download. I just want to show it all to you so you know what to expect going in. Oh gosh, what's my username and password? I hope you have your username and password saved. And I'm in. All right, I gotta go get out of my underwear. All right, here it is. Really excited about this new app today. Kind of just get a sneak peek for what's to come. Gonna get powered up. All right, so we connect the same way. Auto connect. That is new. So it looks like maybe you can auto connect to your unit now without having to connect it every single time. We'll see if that works. All right, notifications. This is usually where they tell you about any new updates, which we haven't really had in a while. New course releases, any firmware updates, etc. Carry distance adjustment. I don't know why anyone would want less carry. But we still have all the way up to 10% in 1% increments. Distance in yards. It looks like it did kind of reset. Miles per hour. It did reset when I reinstalled the software. Make sure you're in measurement, especially if you're using the spin measured balls. The TaylorMade Pix balls work. Square balls suck. Replace those instantly. Anything with a pattern should work though. Calculation, you're just not gonna get the most realistic. It's gonna be calculated. It's an algorithm. Measurement is the way to go. Ball ready, I've always used voice. I'm gonna change it to bell. I don't know. Graphics setting. We now have a visual offset. Finally. Okay, so when I get over onto my projector, I'm gonna set this, but I'm usually somewhere around right here. Oh my goodness. And there's one for left and right-handed players too. So if you're switching it back and forth, your left-handed players are also gonna be able to hit offset. Finally. Wow, thank you. Okay, so get in your settings, hit that alignment. Hopefully you can do it in-game so you can actually see where it is. The bag looks a little bit different here. You can customize your distances. I should probably do it based on my carry. Updated that with all my distances, whatever. I know there's been some big changes to the rankings, so we're gonna probably take a look at that. You get this ranking, yearly, monthly, my rounding results. So it looks like, I was really hoping for some kind of stats, some game improvement features. Oh, here we go. It's gonna show you all of your stats. Score, putts, greens, fairways, sand. Okay, so that's better. Get your kind of averages. All right, so they're working towards some more analytics. Green regulation, short game, driver power, driver accuracy. Nice. Of course, this reset right after I just got my 61. Okay, let's check out the driving range. We've got the same Highland driving range, and then we have Lodge, which features the night range. Yeah, we're going straight to that. We have tracking or fixed camera mode if you wanted to follow the ball or if you wanted to just stay in one place like a real driving range. We'll leave it on tracking because it's kind of fun. Oh, here we go. So now you should be able to see your old sessions. That would be huge. If I could save my old sessions, that would be huge because one of the biggest things that this software is lacking is just the ability to do exactly that. Okay, so it looks like you can't quite change the target alignment from being in-game, but I did get it pretty close when I just estimated it earlier, and that's fine. So now we have a visual offset, and I have to explain this because people don't quite get it. Before, the ball, the target, was in the middle of the screen. Since my room's not quite big enough for me to stand way back over here and hit to the center, I hit offset from the center of my screen. So I'm actually hitting over there. A lot of times people will line up the way they're supposed to, but then they aim to the center, and then they end up pulling all their shots. So my target is aligned with my unit, more or less. I didn't actually do a target alignment. And so now what I'm looking at is actually straight, rather than having to just hit parallel to my mat and hoping that I'm hitting straight enough. It just makes it a little bit easier to visualize. Now, if you want proper stats tracking, you're gonna have to select the proper club. Did feel like a little push there. So I just woke up, give me a break. It looks like the box, the hitting box is quite accurate actually. I've had issues with it not being like totally representative of where the ball was in the past, but it looks like that might be something that they worked on. That actually is helpful. Yeah, that also seemed like just a little push. So it seems like it's fairly aligned. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. I'll hit a couple more shots. Let me hit a couple more. Also right, the most right. Okay, so notice we have a little dispersion circle over here. We've got analysis, which is this mode we used to have. When we have our Omni, we're gonna get impact location right here. So it looks like they're already setting us up for that. We can see, wow, we can go back and see our previous shots. And also look at how many metrics we have. There's even more metrics because there's not even quite room for all of them. So you can actually swap these out. If you wanted to, you can just remove some, add them back in. And I like that they're color coordinated. Ball data, spin data, club data, and then calculated looks like. Love it. Really simple, easy to understand. Let's hit a 9-iron. All right. Love having all that data right there. And I like the color coordinatedness of it now. Just a pretty standard draw there. I'm still waking up. Bigger draw. Got a no read. Was I out of the box? Was I too close to the edge of the box? Not sure. There we go. That's the best one. Ooh, that was a pull. I'm gonna play a few holes so I'll warm up a drive or two. That's thin. Thin to win. Did that go like dead straight? Huge miss. Well, that's fine. Okay, so now when we come into our session, we can sort by club, and we'll get our averages, we'll get our deviations. That's great. You can delete shots. The only thing that is really missing is you should be able to switch your clubs. But I can export this. It's a little messy, and the data analyst in me wishes that this could be cleaned up just a little bit. But you do have all your data. Got your metrics up here labeled. They can make it a little bit prettier. 9 irons, wedges, but not bad. You want your data, you got your data. And then this is what Lodge looks like during the day. Just so you know. All right, let's see what's new about closest to the pin mode. We've got the same camera modes. We can do a random distance. Increasing distance is kind of great. This is good for practice. Let's do between 20 and 60 yards. Green speed, let's see if they updated the green speed when we play, because I find 8 to be incredibly fast still. And if you really wanted to putt out, it has this putt out mode. I've never done it, but we'll try it. And we'll give it some slope in the greens. That's new. Okay, so we've got all the data that we had on the driving range. 55-yard shot. 41 to the front. Get a little bit of data there. And we're going to play out. This is a really good way to practice software, get used to the putting, and really work on any distance of shots. These greens just break so much. Doesn't seem like too much there, but this could still be low. 8.4 feet, and I only have them on 8 green speed, but I just feel like they're always faster. Ooh, it still broke more. And then you'll just go to the next one. Looks to be about the same otherwise. 25, I don't know if they used to do them in 5-yard increments or not, but 25-yard shot. Perfect. Almost perfect. Short little 4-footer. So yeah, that's closest to the pin mode. There's been some changes to putting practice as well. Instead of having just flat greens, we now have typical or tough to kind of practice. So we got about a 5-foot putt here, breaking a little. And the break is great to be able to practice these. Right 2 degrees, so I pushed that. Now we're going to get another 5-foot putt with different break. This is more break. Quite a bit of break for a 5-foot putt. .4 degree push. That's better. I might not be perfectly aligned. I may not have paid attention to the distance. So random distance is more like what I would prefer. And a putt from 5 to 20 feet. And that's about it. 20-footer. .8 degree pull. Now we're going to get a shorter putt, 5 feet. That's breaking pretty good. Pretty good. This actually seems like viable putting practice now for the Square software. For real life, maybe not. If the stimp readings were correct, which I believe they're still running fast, like this is definitely not 8. If they were correct, then I'd say maybe it could help you practice your distances in real life. 20 feet again. See, if that was 8 stimp, I don't even know if that would get to the hole in real life. I mean, I don't believe it would. Looks straight. 15 feet. Go. It did something weird there at the hole. Man, I feel like it's breaking. Little uphill, so a little harder than a 10-footer. Nope, didn't hit it. Just didn't hit it. This looks straight. 15 feet uphill a couple inches. Really, I feel like that's going to play about 18 or 19 on this software. There we go. Baby push. So that's the new putting practice. Oh, I like this too. It's going to show you your tendencies, I hope. My average is a little push. Deviation, almost 1 degree. Not super great. But you can actually work on your tendencies. Okay, so now we're going to game, which is what we all want to see. Changes in game. One thing I noticed that they did is take out the grayed out courses that were to be released. I don't know why. We have 22 courses released now. There were some more that were going to be released. It looked like a good handful of them. Don't see them. Maybe they just don't want to tease them until they're done. Maybe they scrapped them. They want to go with something new. But you can still see the course difficulty. Just select long tan. Number of players. This is also really important. This is the difficulty. This is the curvature of the ball. It looks like it defaulted to amateur when it downloaded the new software. Professional mode is what you want for 100% realism. It's not making it more difficult. It's just normal golf. Amateur, it limits your spin axis. So the curvature of the ball's not going to curve as much. You're only going to get 70% of your curvature and your wind effect. Rookie is at 30%. So this is more like awesome golf. It's not realistic to golf at all. You may have more fun, but it's not really going to represent your game. So play on professional. You've got tee selections. You can change your handedness, your avatar. Did they add more? I don't know, but I like the eagle. Now we have game modes. We have par 3 tees. Rank mode sends all the data to the server to record statistics. No swing stick, no auto putt. And the difficulty is fixed to pro level. So this is where you'll see me playing my rounds. Classic, you can do whatever you want. And then you've got par 3s. Again, you can always start on the front or back 9. Not that that really matters. Gimmies, we'll leave them on 3. Wind strength is locked. Okay. And as always, 1 credit per player per hole to play. It's a really cheap system, really affordable. Okay, let's see what differences we may have. You can see our scoreboard. We can do our alignment. Can't change the visual offset here. That's about it. Looks pretty normal. 450-yard par 4 into the wind. This is a beast. Topped it. That'll make it a long hole. 250 yards in. This could be topped also. And I shouldn't make it there, but to get a little hooky, we're in the heavy rough, losing 20%. We do have the heat map still, so I could see this sloping a little right. Come on. If they could just fix this aiming, for me, oh, it'd be great. I don't like that I can't be more precise with my putting aiming. That is my biggest gripe. 3.3 feet. Like, and I could tap this. Just a little tap. Tap in par. That was a good up and down after a topped tee shot. I'm not going to play a full 18, but I just wanted to see if there were any changes. I wanted to see how it calculates the rank, all that good stuff. That was pretty good. Rather straight. Wind hurt me a little, but pretty good. 161 into the wind. I'm definitely hitting a draw today. Wind's taking it a little bit more. Oh, I'm short of the green. Feeling a little weak today, not gonna lie. I've been sick back-to-back 3 times. Okay, 16 yards. Settle. Okay, just another up and down par. I probably should eat some breakfast, something. I'll probably eat breakfast as I'm editing this up for you. That was a beauty. Might be a good place to end this video. Just left to the pin. We'll knock this in and call it a day. These always break more. They always break. That just didn't go anywhere. Oh, I had a good chance there. Where's my score? I guess the scorecard's a little confusing. I gotta play a par 5, right? Yeah, I cut it a little bit, but it's okay, I think. Stop. Regular rough is gonna be better than heavy rough. Still have 280 in. We're gonna lose 10% out of the rough. Can't expect to get too close. Just getting fairway. Come on. There we go. 48 yards. Up and down for birdie. I've noticed a couple times it's taken an extra second to find the ball. But that's about it. Go. Go. Okay, sit. I thought maybe it was short. Too many pars already. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh. I wanted a birdie. I wanted one so bad. All right, I'm going to end it there. Only because the point wasn't to play a full 18. I guess since I didn't finish out, will it let me finish out? Oh yeah, you can load saved game. Since I didn't finish out, I didn't get to see any of my stats, my rank stats. But going forward, this will track some stats. Little tweaks here and there, nothing super major for this app update. It's working just fine for me. Let me know if it's working for you. Love the new visual offset. We'll see if having some new analytics features makes Square more competitive with other companies out there. I think it definitely will. I think it's hopefully only the start. Hopefully they can continue to bring us more instead of having to wait, at least a year for another major update. Really, I'd like to see some more from Square. So I hope they can keep up a good pace. I think they have a good start here. Could use some graphical improvements, maybe some new courses. And above all else, I'm just excited for this new Square Golf Omni launch monitor. Can't wait to get my hands on it. And as soon as I do, you'll know exactly where to find me. Make sure you subscribe for more. You can see full playing videos on my channel. I dropped to 61 a couple weeks ago. Since then, been a little quiet, but I can't wait to get more out there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this new update. Are you excited for it, or is it just whatever?